Episode number 3. We're doing Ask Amy in the Dirty Mo Studios. If you haven't subscribed already to our new YouTube, please do that. And so we're ready for Ask Amy, guys. What are your questions?
Yes, we are. Our first question is from Harper. She wants to know, since Dale was feeling under the weather on Tuesday's episode of the Dale Jr. Download, how's he feeling? And is he like most men, that he's very dramatic when he's sick?
Yeah, so yes, he's still very under the weather. He's been fighting a pretty bad fever off and on for the last 2 days. So he has been relinquished to our guest bedroom so that I feel like a head cold, but I don't feel as near as bad as he did. So yeah, he's typically pretty mopey. I need you to help me. I can't think for myself when I'm sick. He hasn't actually been as fussy this week though, as he usually is. I have fed him a mountain of vitamins, and I call it voodoo, but it's all the holistic things, and Advil, and try to make sure he's taken care of. So he's been okay, but I honestly think that he feels so bad that he can't be fussy. So he's not feeling good at all.
Yeah.
Hopefully he gets turned around here in the next couple of days, because he's got some work to do.
More of those mild like sicknesses where you're
mild sickness, like, oh, care for me. You know how most men do that.
I'm like that too. I know that.
He's worse than the children. He even said that yesterday. He's like, if this is how the girls felt, surely they didn't feel this bad, because they were not acting like they felt this bad.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know if that's a kid thing or if that's just a you thing.
Yeah.
But it was like, yeah, sure, honey. Surely, I hope that's the truth, that they didn't feel as bad as you do. It's for adults to feel so bad, not for kids, you know.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Sandra in the YouTube chat, she wants to know, has Dale taken the girls grocery shopping yet? I think I saw something on your Instagram story.
So Dale and I took the girls grocery shopping that weekend together, but he has not done it by himself.
By himself?
No. He hasn't really had the time, to be honest. But
yeah, he was looking for grapes. I saw that.
Yeah. So lately, there's no grapes in the grocery store. If I do an Instacart pickup order, the grapes are not, I can't even put them in my cart. Really? So yeah, sometimes you'll have that during the winter months.
Yeah, bad season for him. Joanne would like to know, last year, Amy, you and Dale did cryotherapy or ice baths. This might be 2 years ago, actually. What should they try this year? What you guys try? Pilates, yoga. We talked a little bit, like Hot Works was one that.
Yeah, so I like sweating. I feel like when I sweat and work out, it makes me feel the best. I did get to where I was cold plunging a little bit, and I figured that out. So I couldn't do that when I tried to get Dale to do it. I couldn't get myself in the cold water. But I figured out how to mind over matter that. But I feel like now I'm more into like, let's just detox and sweat it out. And I do hot yoga every week. And I do have a Hot Works account, and I go in there every once in a while into the sauna and just do my own little workout. But I haven't gotten Dale to do hot yoga yet.
No.
I think he would do well.
Yeah.
It's not as intense as like the core workout I made him do. But he's used to being in the heat anyway with race cars. And so I think that it's not going to bother him like it would.
He could thrive underneath that.
What's that?
He could thrive like that.
Yeah, he could drive like that and think. So he'd probably do yoga pretty easily.
Yeah. Do you think he'd do like Pilates or anything like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he thinks
I think so.
Yeah.
He's done yoga with me on the beach in Mexico.
Oh, really?
It was amazing. Katie and I took him to do yoga right on the beach, and it was awesome. I have pictures of that too.
That's funny.
Coming up.
Our next question is from John, and he needs some advice. He's watching his best friend's kids for the first time. It's a 5-year-old girl and a 3-year-old boy. He doesn't have kids, not sure if he wants them, so he has no idea what to do with these kids. What should he do?
Has John been around these kids before?
I think he's been around them, it seems like, but never watched them by himself.
How many days, John?
I don't know. Hopefully he's in this chat.
John, are you there?
John, please help us.
Okay, first off, have their mom make a hard list of things not to do.
Not to do.
Yeah, that's the best way to start. Knowing where the boundaries are is always the best way. I always told Jamie, like, these are the things you can't do. Everything else is free reign. Just make sure that they don't get out of hand. There's plenty of places surely around where he could take them to play. If the weather's good, take them outside. Wear them out. Make sure that they eat. Make sure they brush their teeth. And that's all your responsibilities are. I think it's going to be easier than he thinks.
Yeah? You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know. Jamie, you got any advice for him?
No YouTube.
Take them to a playground.
Take them to a playground. Wear them out.
If it's nice outside, just take them. Like, anytime I keep the girls, anytime we go to a playground, they're golden.
Yeah.
Like, if you're like, hey, you want to go to the park? They're like, yes, let's go. They're kids.
Yeah.
What did you like to do? You just wanted to run around.
Well, we were outside. We played outside.
And they like, Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. All the kids love Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Ice cream, Chick-fil-A, whatever.
As
like
long as
I
they're
said,
allowed to have it.
whatever is not in their mom's hard no list, you should be fine.
That's funny. That's good. Then there's another one from Kenny. He wants to know, is there any advice on how to become the fun uncle or aunt, maybe?
Listen, you're either fun or you're not,
Yeah.
Kenny. Sorry.
Yeah.
I think that if you are funny to your friends, you'll be funny to the kids. Fun means paying attention.
Yeah.
Play with them. Play outside with them. Jamie and I have had a few conversations with she's the fun aunt. And she's got nephews, no nieces. So when she was around all these little girls, like all of our friends have little girls.
Yeah.
And she'd poke at them sarcastically. I'm like, don't teach my kid to be a smart aleck. Please quit that. And I'm like, you don't understand. She's going to get her feelings hurt and cry. She's not a boy. And she was like, what? We talk to each other like that. I'm like, yeah, we're adults. So as long as Kenny, yeah, you learn quick.
But yeah,
I don't
just
know.
Play. That's
Just
the one
play.
thing I've learned about all kids, boys or girls, is if you play with them, if they want you to do, like, they want you to color with them, if they want you to
Pretend and use the dragon. Just do
that's
it.
all they want. They just want you to be on their level.
Undivided attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He put some, like, should I take them like mini golfing or bowling? And I think, like you said, just play with them. I think
Playing with them. Don't overdo it.
Yeah.
Because then you set the expectation bar pretty dang high.
Yeah, that's a good
outings
point.
are a lot.
Yeah.
So do that occasionally, but
That's a good point.
Yeah.
There's a couple people in the chat wanting to know what the surprise was from last week.
so the surprise, which I am overwhelmed by, was a trip with my girlfriends. And so we're going to go to Miami and have a weekend away. He has scheduled all the dinners. He set up spa appointments for all of us. And it's a really amazing gift.
Yeah.
But immediately when he showed it, he had this like printout of the whole weekend, and I'm overwhelmed immediately trying to figure out what the pictures are and looking at this list of things. It took me a minute to like absorb it, but yeah, he set me up with a girls trip. So he knows I'm not going to do it. And he's like, I want you to do this because I know you need it, and I take my trip, so you should go. So he went ahead and just did it for me, which I'm really excited about.
knows
Hopefully we all feel good enough
Yeah.
where we can do it, because he's got the kids and the dogs.
Yeah.
And it starts like the first week of spring break that weekend. And so he's supposed to drive down to the beach with all of them. Fingers crossed
Yeah.
that he feels better.
Hopefully, yeah. That's good. That's
Godspeed, Dale.
good. Yeah.
Yeah. Godspeed.
Our next question is from Bill, and this kind of dates back to, I think, a couple weeks ago. Somebody asked, what title would you and Dale's rom-com be? He wants to know what actors or actresses would play you guys in that
I don't
rom-com.
know.
You don't know? You don't have like you never thought of that? Like an
No,
actress?
I don't think like that. I mean, so a question a couple weeks ago was if we had a romantic comedy,
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
what would the title be? And we landed on Amy and her 3 kids,
yes.
which was someone's title.
funny.
Yeah.
But who would play us as actors? For me, maybe Reese Witherspoon. She's like
That's a good one.
Southern and
That's
petite.
a good one.
That is a good one.
For Dale, who would that
Who would play Dale? Bradley Cooper?
Bradley Cooper is pretty good.
That could be a good one.
I don't know.
He's got to be funny.
I'm trying to think
He's got to
of
have some
someone-
like real humor, because Dale's witty, like,
I was thinking someone with a little red hair too.
Yeah. See, Dale refuses to believe he's ginger.
He's got the beard is more, I think.
He's now like salt and peppery. His hair's changed colors
Yes.
quite a bit. But he refuses to believe that at any point in his life he had a ginger vibe.
Well,
He refuses it.
Yeah, back when like the latter part of his career, like you could tell he had a little bit
Yeah.
of ginger beard.
His beard and everything.
Yeah,
It's still a little bit.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's funny.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah.
Somebody tell us who they think Dale should play
I'm
Dale.
hoping the chat would spring some ideas, but nothing right now. Our last question is from Lisa, and I think she is talking about you and Jamie.
Oh, it's Lisa Backer.
Is it our Lisa?
I don't know. It's just Lisa.
What's
But-
its name? Oh, it doesn't have like a.
Yeah, just
handle?
Lisa. What is the best trip y'all took together?
That's hard because like there's a ton of Key West trips that are
Epically fun.
yeah.
I think that going to New York was probably one of my favorites, because I remember it was a special trip. It was for your 40th, and you got us tickets. She took us on a
Yeah.
trip for her 40th, and it was Laura and Lisa and you and me, and we
Yes.
went to see Phil Collins.
Yes, that was a good.
That was a good
time.
trip.
It was too short, I think.
Yeah,
We had one
probably
more
had
day.
one more night.
But everyone had.
One more. Night.
But you guys had little babies, and I didn't want to be like
I know.
take away time from them.
It was
But yeah.
so fun. We rented a hotel room that was the size of a Cracker Jack box. We,
Oh, it was so
we had to
small.
change. We get in there, and Jamie and I were like shoulder to shoulder, touching the walls, like
Shimmying
wall. Jamie, Amy,
bed.
wall, bed, nowhere to sit your luggage.
Wasn't the bed a bunk bed?
Maybe
Oh wow.
we had to switch rooms, And the other one was like just barely bigger, but
Yeah, they're like, okay, well, we'll switch it to a bigger room.
like,
We're
this
like,
is the janitor closet. There's no freaking way you expect people to sleep in here.
oh, this is much bigger for us.
That's just like New York.
But we weren't there.
No, we
we
weren't
didn't sleep in it long.
But it was impossible.
I have a video of Amy playing the piano from Big.
Yes, so we went to FAO Schwartz and I got to jump around. I was basically dressed like the dude from The Big Lebowski. I had like this big sweater coat on. It felt very much like my glasses.
Yeah.
But yeah, jumping around on the piano keys. That was fun.
That's
New
fun.
York was fun. That was a good trip.
That's really cool. There's a couple people that said Matt Rife, the comedian. I don't know if
Oh,
you guys know
yeah.
him. Yeah.
Okay.
For Dale. I don't know if I see it, but
Yeah, he's funny, but I don't know if I see it either. He's a little too
he's young too. He's like
sharp. Yeah, he's a little too young.
He's young. Maybe the young Dale. I don't know.
Baby Dale. Baby Dale is definitely more ginger.
Yeah.
Except when he had
The blonde
blonde
tips.
Yeah. Josh Lucas is another one too from Sweet Home Alabama. I don't know who that is.
Josh who?
Josh Lucas.
I don't.
I'm too old to know these people.
Miss
Dalton's
Sweet Home
saying
Alabama,
yes.
we saw that.
Sweet Home Alabama. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I
Yeah.
love that movie.
That's
So that's basically the same team, Reese and Josh.
is it really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know.
Oh yeah, Sweet Home Alabama.
They did pretty good
That's pretty
arguing and bantering with
clever.
each other. That's basically how Dale and I talk to each other.
That's it. That Reese Witherspoon and Josh Lucas.
Yeah.
That's who play you. But that's all we got for this week's
Awesome.
Amy.
Thank you guys.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel as well.